Hello and welcome to Pokemon TCG Daily Match number 11. Fellow trainers, I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. Apparently, I just want to keep cutting in closer and closer with these videos. I still think I'm going to have this one up before midnight somehow, but it's just one of those things that today just got away from me. I'm even done with school and somehow I'm finding myself more busy right now. There was just things that prevented me from recording earlier today. I was ready to record before I was going to go to another league tonight with some friends. And then Pokemon, the TCG software was just not cooperating. I had to reset. I played Computer Doctor to fix everything, but everything is good now. That is a fantastic opening hand, actually. Wow, that is a good hand. Tapu Koko, Retreat. I can start there doing the Lucario Garchomp deck. Very interesting. So this gives me a lot of options. Definitely out with Tapu Koko. This deck right now actually is not up to date with what I'm running now. This deck, I played with this variation of the deck the past 2 nights with just some buddies experimenting. We were all experimenting with just different strategies and stuff because a lot of us are going to the regionals this weekend in Portland. And I just kind of came to the conclusion there's just some things I just don't need in this deck anymore, especially with guys like one of the decks I'm glad I played. I got a lot of basically the one deck I played against both nights. Who showed up was Buzzwole GX, that whole combination of things. And I just found out that my deck just didn't have the cards to support it really to play as well as it can against it. So the cards I have switched out now. I have taken out both my Octillery and Remoraid. I just don't need them. The only reason why they were in there was for Glaceon GX. Who knows? I might find other room for them. And regrettably, I know I had said I wasn't going to put them in there in a couple of videos. I am putting in Mew EX. You've heard it here first. It's a great counter against Buzzwole. Very necessary card. I hope to show the updates to that before I go play on Saturday, and I think I got a really solid deck now. You know, you get a lot of experience, especially when you're in person. You know, you figure out a lot of things about playing online and stuff, but especially if you're in low-key in situations with other good players, you can ask for instant feedback, you can get feedback on their deck, and you learn so much more when you go in person and, you know, you're talking with people at the comic book store and you're just bouncing off ideas. Yep, this is gonna be a fun match. Well, let's attach an energy, and I really wish I didn't have to discard a puzzle time. I really don't need to though. I have both my Rockruffs out. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, they don't have any energy out right now. We're just gonna do that. I don't want to discard a puzzle time yet because. This is unlikely, because yeah, he's gonna have the ability. What's your drain card? That's good. That's good, but they haven't played any, and they didn't attach any energy last turn, so they could potentially damage Rockruff and not knock him out. I could maybe go for that Tapu Lele next turn. They have their bench set up. They have set up their bench fast. A preview of things to come in the weeks to follow. I definitely have plans for after I play in regionals. Interesting play for sure. I have plans definitely for regionals. After regionals, I will be expanding, trying to expand just some more decks for these daily videos. I'm gonna be experimenting over the first one of the decks. I'm not gonna reveal what it is, but if you know what deck I ran, I've mentioned this in a couple of videos that I ran last year. I'm gonna revisit that one just for fun. I think I can make something pretty nasty with that one. I don't want to spoil that one. And the second one that I'm going to make, and yes, he's going to be bringing out Garchomp. The second deck I'm going to be making is exactly what I'm playing against right now. I really want to give Garchomp, the Garchomp Cynthia deck a shot. I think it's a very, very good deck right now. I'm probably going to have to play in and hope that I can get something, because that was a really good hand I had. Well, let's be bold. Boom. Now I have to make a decision. Do I knock out that Garchomp? You know, I'm going to. I hate to use my GX attack, but he hasn't evolved anything else yet. So, I can knock out that Tapu Lele too. That is a tough decision. So, I know I'm gonna retreat out. But if he has Battle Royale in there, then then it'd be a lot tougher for me to make a comeback. So I'm gonna use my GX attack. I can't believe I'm gonna use it on a Pokemon that only requires that's not a GX or anything, but let's do this. Let's try to slow them down a little bit, because if they got that Cynthia in there, and now from here, just to build up a little more damage, I do have other things in my deck. It'll take them at least 2 turns to evolve something. They might be able to evolve something from their hand, Ascension, and things like that. But now I'm gonna try to figure out, if that was at 150, I do have a Kukui in my deck plus strong energy, so that could get me at exactly the amount I need to going straight for the rare candy. Going straight for that rare candy. Ooh, this is a different guard. Oh, this Garchomp. Ooh. EX. Only for EX, though. So all I need now to knock this out, I could even knock this out with Zoru potential. Zorua, first he has to evolve. Yeah, I'm really not crazy about Remoraid being there now. I put him there. He's not in my deck anymore. I switched him out. Just switched him out tonight, and I think that's gonna be final. No, but I want to give this the Cynthia Garchomp deck a shot. Yeah, I want to try that deck out. I'm surprised that I went ahead and decided to use the GX attack right away, but I just figured if they have a Cynthia in their hand, then it would be really tough to come back. I could have gone for the extra prize card, but hopefully I can start knocking out the guys that are on his bench already. Evolve, maybe. Just one energy. You're next, buddy. We'll play Zorua down here. 60, 80. Not quite a knockout if they got a strong ban or anything. I kind of want to see if I can get some energy out here, so I'll go ahead and attach a Floatstone here just because I have it. And I'm going to play N one more time because I really would like to attach some energy this turn. Good. Good. Let's see, what do I want to do? I can get 120 with Zorua, plus I could get 10 for Devour Field. I do have Kukui in my deck. I have, we'll attach an energy here. I don't need to play this yet. And let's go ahead for Claw Slash for 110. No, I'm happy with the changes I've made. I put in Mew EX. I think I might keep both Mewtwo EX, and just the Mewtwo from Evolutions and the Mew EX in there. That's very popular. Evolve, let me guess. They could probably get the knockout this turn in some. No, they would have to rare candy. That is such a good deck. I already know they're gonna get the knockout. All they have to do is retreat out this Garchomp. It has no retreat costs. Dang. Yeah, I want to give this deck a shot. Just an evolution. 60, 90, 80, 110. Not quite a knockout. Well, it's a lot of damage. This is when I would love to get Acerola right now. They could go for this Zorua. That's who I would go for. That would really disrupt things. Interesting. I don't think they got what they needed. I'm gonna take a guess at that. Like I said, I always wish the best for my opponent. Couple options. I got my Mallow. I'm glad I have Mallow right now. We'll definitely play that. There's no need to rush things right now. I can take my time. Probably Enhance Hammer that. Yeah. Lycanroc probably will get knocked out next turn. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm thinking 2 turns ahead. If she does come out with that, he could use Cynthia. Could evolve him potentially right away, depending on what he has in his hand. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna grab an enhanced hammer, try to slow him down just a little bit. And then I guess the only other thing, maybe, I mean, if I have I guess I could go play Octillery right now while I still have him. Or was he prized? No, he wasn't prized. If I can find a way to keep Octillery and all those guys in here, I totally will. Might as well go for that extra draw support. I don't think I'm gonna have too much trouble getting something to get rock rep between now and next turn. I've got a nice spread going right now. Just a lot of options right now. Let's go ahead and play Zora. Yeah, that works exactly what I was hoping it would get. And let's go ahead and get one more prize card. This is turning into a good match, though. And I think this deck is gonna be better once the rotation happens. There's just a lot of things that can like counteract it right now, especially like Garbodor right now. Definitely something to keep in mind. Ooh. Again, I have slowed them down a lot. I wonder if they're running any max elixirs or anything, because I would, again, Lucario can almost single-handedly. Well, if I can retreat, I'll retreat out for Zoroark to go in there, try to do some things. Actually, no, I'll probably actually go in with Lycanroc. He's got more damage taken right now, and there's other options. That wasn't the most exciting match. I would have liked to see that played out to the end, but like I said, I think that's the match I'm gonna use for tonight. Like I said, that is a good leeway point. Not the most exciting match ever in the world, but that is actually the deck I'm going to experiment with. I'm going to experiment with two different decks. I'll go ahead and spoil the first deck. I'm going to go revisit, and actually I'm going to probably try to build these decks both in expanded and standard, because I don't even have an expanded deck right now. I'm going to work on building a Eradicate Break deck, again, both in standard and expanded, and then a Cynthia Garchomp deck, both for standard and expanded too. And like I said, those decks going forward are just going to be for fun, just for experimenting. I don't know if I'll use them going forward. Zoroark, Lycanroc will probably be a go-to for me, even in the years to in the next standard season too. Even after the rotation, there's a lot of potential for this. I'm gonna quit my blabbering and just this has been Pokemon TCG Daily. Thank you so much for tuning in. My comment section right now every single day is filled between like 7 and 15 comments, and the second I upload videos, within the first 2 to 3 hours, they jump up to like anywhere from 15 to like potentially 30 views. So that's just really cool to see where my channel's at right now. I love all you so much, and I will see you tomorrow as always.